Did you know that some of the title deeds have an expiry date? Well, when it comes to land ownership in Kenya, there are two types of titles. We have a freehold title and a leasehold title. And it is very important for you to know the difference between a freehold title and a leasehold title. Here are the differences. A freehold title is a title that you own in perpetuity. Perpetuity means absolute. It means forever until you die, unless you decide that you're going to sell that land. That is a freehold title. For a leasehold title, you hold it for a limited amount of time. The maximum time that you can hold a freehold title in Kenya is 99 years. And that is a title that I'm talking about, that it has an expiry date. The next difference is that for a freehold title, you don't need to renew it. But for a leasehold title, after the lapse of the 99 years, you have to go back to the lessor or the owner of that land, and the owner of that land is the government of Kenya, and apply for a renewal. If you do not apply for a renewal, then the government can lease that property to someone else. Thirdly is a title document that you get from a freehold property and a leasehold property. From a freehold property, you get something called a certificate of title, and that is what most people have. Sometimes we call it the title deed. I will insert a photo of a certificate of title. But for a leasehold property, you get a certificate of lease, and I will also insert a photo of a certificate of lease. The other difference is that for a freehold property, only Kenyan citizens can own freehold property. And for leasehold property, it can be owned by both Kenyan citizens and foreigners. I'm sure some of you have been asking, oh, why are some of the Chinese owning some property somewhere in Upper Hill or high-end places in Nairobi? They are owning leasehold titles, and those titles have an expiry date, but they have an option to renew those titles. And finally, for freehold titles, some of the title deeds you have to pay rates. Rates are paid to the county government. I'll be talking more about rates in my next video. And for the leasehold titles, you pay rates and rent. Rates is paid to the county government, and rent is paid to the national government. I'll be discussing more about rates and rent in the next video. Thank you for staying tuned. I hope you have learned the difference between freehold and leasehold title in Kenya. Thank you for staying tuned. Hope to see you in the next one.